Alright, it's only me, I'm just in from my lunch, so I thought I'd come on real quick and do a video covering the song Victory or Die, which was the opening track for Motörhead's final album, Bad Magic. That's like 10 years ago since, it seems like a long time. Well, it is, it's a decade. But anyway, this was one of the ones that I was just recording for the commemorating 50 years of Motörhead, so we're into the final month of that now. So that's the 1st of December. And we'll see how many we can get done, because I've got word on Saturday there that I'm going in for my eye operation. I think that's on the 16th. So we'll see what we can do up until then, because after that I might not be able to see. But we'll see, if you pardon the pun. But anyway, this track, Victory or Die, cracking, another kind of cracking Motörhead poppy kind of number. Just kind of traditional rock and roll in the key of B. The only problem I've got with the Bad Magic album is that the sound quality on it isn't quite as good as what Cameron Webb had been doing Inferno through to The World Is Yours, but I think they made the sound a bit more distorted, because I think they were trying to hide the fact that Lemmy's voice was definitely aging. But nothing wrong with songwriting abilities. The songs on that album are just as good as anything else. There's some cracking lyrics in this track, Victory or Die. So it was quite easy to put together. As usual, we've got track 1 and 2 is the guitar, track 2 being the dominant one. Track 3 is the drum, track 4 the bass. Track 5 lead vocal, drop to guitar solo in track 7, and then track 8 there's just some backing singing on there. So let's have a playthrough of this.
Victory or die!
I talk about that wee guitar riff here.
What do you say? What can I ever do for you? What are we gonna do to pass the time? What do you care when you find that life's unfair? Equality is just a state of mind.
Me doing the coal mine.
Believe whatever's right.
I should have maybe made
What's
that
right for you tonight?
a bit less trebly, actually.
You know where to draw the line. What have you done? What's in your mind?
The bass and the drums. The old V drum kit up there.
Look up and see the flying saucers cruising in the sky. I saw one myself, it ain't no lie. Look down and see the road you're on, as if you're on a marathon. That's the spirit, victory or die.
Here's my wah-wah then.
What did they say? What have we learned? What do we know? What shall we do?
was a nice wee, whatever it is, Ken, 3 minutes 20 seconds. Perfect for a nice wee short burst, Motörhead style rock and roll. So let's go and talk about how you play it now. It's in a key of B. So you're playing a barred B chord at the 7th fret, and then the Richie Blackmore thing, just hitting on the 7th and hitting like a dyad D and E. So you're doing this. At the beginning, and there you with the verse. But again, like typical Motörhead, it's all quite easy stuff to follow. And then you've got this at a certain time after the walk down you've got the chorus, so it's just like an F sharp down through to a C, but you're just hitting everything the way down with that. And then twice on the C, and then when you get into the chorus you've got the A. And you're going E, G, E, and then this. Then you get into guitar solo here, and the pattern goes through E, then up to B flat, then C, then D, then the same time it's E to the B flat, then the G, then F sharp, and then you're back into the... But for the guitar solo, you use a wah-wah pedal, just run about the 12th fret using the E pentatonic with this. Pretty straightforward. So I'm going to turn all the guitars off, and then we'll have a play through it, and then we'll talk about the bass in a minute. Oh, don't turn that. There's a red light come on there. So this is Victory or Die guitar part. I'm going to have to re-drink my tea. I'm on the Assam this week. Pretty good. Right, so here we go. Victory or Die.
Victory or die!
that's the guitar part. We'll go to it now and we'll talk about the bass. But I mean, talking about how Bad Magic and how Lemmy was getting on a bit, the bass isn't quite as demanding on that album as some of the earlier ones, kind of the 70s, 80s Motörhead albums. Oh. Aye, so in the key of B here, mostly round about the 7th fret, which you can, you see Lemmy with his head back at that microphone, and you're like, how can you see what he's doing on the fretboard of the guitar? Lemmy's, I've said it a few times before, Lemmy got this cracking style here that he's developed where you can play more or less everything without moving your horn round about. So this is a typical example of this. So you're starting off on this B here, but I can victory order. Turn around there with this, and then it's just the same pattern again through reverse here, and then the next time when you come to this F sharp hang, you're doing the chorus. Oh. And up the G. Same patterns as you were doing earlier on, except for you double up that hang at the end twice. So let's have a go through it. This, another drink of the Assam. I better not drink too much of that. I have to go and pee in the bottle again in the van. Don't want to be doing that too often. Right, so this is Victory or Die, bass part.
Victory or die!
that's how you play the song Victory or Die by Motörhead. Sorry, I had a bummer in the middle of that guitar solo, but one of the boys is out there delivering parcels. He must be chatting the door, and then he's at the window like that, and I'm like, you can't still leave him out there, but shit happens. So I better go out and get these parcels. They'll not be for me, they're never for me. The right was for the women of the house. It's the women that drive the economy, man. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of Monday. And keep listening to Motörhead.